guys, welcome back. I am doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio. I just finished with Libra, so I'm just putting the cards away. I wanted to just not have a break because I have guests this weekend and I wanted to finish these videos before they came. So yeah, I want to try and get them finished as soon as possible. Anyway, Scorpios, where am I starting? Here. All right. We are doing a spiritual reading for you guys. I am going to do starting Tuesday, I think. I either want to do what are the blessings coming to you, or what is blocking you that you don't see, something like that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. All right, let's go ahead and give this one good shuffle. Sorry, Scorpios. Libra got me a little bit tired. Okay. Let's see for Scorpios. Cool. You guys got Gula, healing. You guys got two, but since I'm reading these from the book, I'm not taking two. We're open right up. Let's see. I'll show you guys the card, but I need the light, so I'm going to move my hand. It says, Gula, the Babylonian goddess of medicine and healing, has come to guide you as a blessing and for your well-being. You're being invited to address the areas of your life that need healing. Perhaps you've moved so quickly through your life and you've forgotten about self-care. Perhaps the stories that you've told yourself about who you are need healing. We don't always see that we are hurting ourselves or others. Take heart, for Gula comes into your world as your ally, saying that now is the most auspicious time to focus on healing in all aspects of your life. Only good things will come from your actions here. In fact, now is also the perfect time when you can be assured that you can heal risks with others as well. Be sincere and call upon Gula for this precious commitment. You may also be called to the path to the healer now. If so, Goddess Gula supports us all wholeheartedly. You just need to be willing, respect others, and do not harm. Miracles will arise as if out of nowhere. The goddess Gula calls you to recognize that you're running on empty. You have nothing left to give. You have reached the end of the road, and you must stop what you're doing and consider the implications of your actions run amok. Do you need to set better boundaries around your enthusiastic tendencies to say yes to everything? Have you allowed others to drain you because you feel it's your job to listen, love them, and fix them? Do your close companions cling to their victim stories and continue to impose them on you? Your alignment task is to step back and assess what is true and make new choices. And maybe put yourself first. You will be glad you did. Just remember, it is sometimes the healing choice to take a break and only focus on you for a change. Okay. Okay, Scorpios, this message was pretty loud and clear. It's obvious there is some people-pleasing behavior, boundary issues. There was a little bit of that in Libra, so I don't know if you're a cusp or if there's just something in the air right now or what's going on. Be careful with that, obviously. There is a need right now to go in within, because people people-pleasing boundaries comes from a need for acceptance, a need for wanting that love, to love other people the way you've wanted to always be loved, right? And we don't see that. We see that, oh, I'm just being a good friend, I'm just that. The problem is that, and just based off of from what you're being told, you're giving so much to the fact that you have nothing left for yourself, and that is absolutely not okay. Because what is that phrase? Put the mask on before for yourself, on before even your kids, right? What are you giving? This is very strong, closely to what Libra had, but it's not exact. There's also a need here of people. There's people that are using you. Look, the devil. First card out, the devil. There's people here that are just using you. I think this says the new order of ages, but when I saw it, it said that I saw the new order of asses. See, my nose is so itchy, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not picking my nose. Whatever I do, really, spiritual readings, they make me itchy, especially my nose. If you know, you know. Yeah. So you're starting off with the Seven of Cups, right? With the Five of Swords. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups, and then on the second card of that is the Five of Swords. For whoever I'm reading for, there's been a lot of conflict in your life. I'm feeling like for some, no, there's been a lot of conflict in your life. It feels like some of it has been you, some of it has been from other people. But there has been a lot of conflict. Right now, there's a lot of imagination about changes in your life, changes that you want to make, changes that you know you need to make. And there is a need to, there's been mistakes made. Mistakes were made, and there is a need to make changes in your life, right? You're starting off with a devil energy. So I feel like, honestly, this is, um, this reading does feel a little bit like it could be cross-watcher. So take it however it resonates, but this is giving me that I am talking to somebody that could also have Capricorn in their energy, but somebody that is in devil energy, somebody that basically there's a lot of immature energy here. There was fighting over money. There was it was almost like there was, why did I hear no supervision? There was like no, yeah, I'm hearing no supervision. Pandemonia. There's just like a fucking shit show here. And Okay. I'm getting several messages, guys. For whoever I'm reading for, okay, you guys wanted to come in and you guys basically wanted to here and take over the world. Pinky and the brain. But not in a good way. I'm getting very much that this was somebody, and again, if this message is reversed, then take it reverse. This is just how I'm getting the message, so it's easier for me to read it this way because this is just how I'm getting it, okay? Because I am reading about spirituality, um, for Scorpio, right? So either talking about you or I'm talking about somebody you were dealing with, right? So I feel like there's been a lot of people that have come in and try to dictate your life, even when you were in a higher sense of, you had the higher energy or you had the higher footing. Hang on, stop. Even when there was higher footing, there was people that were trying to come in and undermine you and undercut you, and um there was people trying to come in and, yeah, like, there's even a shark here eating money. Like, there's money in this shark's mouth. um there's fighting, there's like maneuvering, a little boy like trying to, there's almost like a little boy here or a child trying to be an adult here, take care of the things in the background, while the mother was holding another child while she was just sitting there like deaf tone. Like, it was just, it seemed like there was chaos. People would come in, or honestly, the way I'm getting it is that I'm reading that this was a Capricorn, that, or not a Capricorn. See, maybe it is, you're dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio that did this. But again, if there's somebody that did this to you, you can switch it. With this Queen of Cups, right? With this Queen of Cups and the world, yeah, I feel like this Queen of Cups came in. The hell? I see. Okay. And you guys were in this Queen of Cups energy. Again, whether be it masculine and feminine, it doesn't matter. It's the energy that I'm talking about, right? And you guys were giving, you guys were emotional, you guys were loving, um you guys were trying to be a good person here, right? Scorpios. Um or vice versa. Again, you were doing a million things, you were trying to get things done, you were, again, this card has this lady or man, this person is dressed like crazy person, right? They're all dressed up in a bunch of different non-matching patterns. So I feel like you were taking care of so much that you didn't even have time to take care of yourself. But you put a stop to this bullshit cycle, because I feel like this cycle was just garbage. And this is also Earth and Capricorn. So, like I said, you guys could either be dealing with a Capricorn, or you're cross watching for a Capricorn, or you could just have a lot of Capricorn in your chart. But you put an end to this shit because you're like, no, this isn't working for me. This whole me being nice and doing a million things and taking care of everybody else while I'm, taking a hit emotionally, physically, mentally. This is just not, this is not the biz, right? And this brought you into your King of Wands energy, the Throne of Fire, right? And here around him, yeah, there's a mess. Like, there's stuff that needs to be picked up and stuff. But he's doing magic. He's doing something. He's like practicing his, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something with his hands, and he's healing is what he's doing. He's healing. What is that snake? The name of that snake that eats its own tail? It's I can't remember what it is. I know it's not. Is it the no? It's not the Kundalini. Um, Let me look it up real quick. um, the Ouroboros. That's what it was. The Ouroboros. Yeah, that's a that. Let me just read it real quick. Um, Basically, that's the eternal cycle of destruction and birth. So it's the infinity. It's infinity. Why am I? It's infinity sign. It's the Ouroboros. So it's a cycle. It's a cycle. So the world with the cycle. You ended a cycle. You're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle of this bullshit of overgiving, of just letting people take from you, of not even having enough time in the day to find matching socks, right? Because this person is practicing something and he looks like he's doing Reiki, but he's not doing it on anybody else, right? So I feel like he's learning maybe like the hand positions, or he's learning how to like feel the energy in his hands. It also feels like he has a wand, so maybe he's learning how to, do his magic, or how to um maybe he's doing earth magic, right? But while he's healing, there's growth and there's death, because on one side there's flowers growing and one side there's flowers that are dying. So I feel like he's going through cycles. Yeah, he's going through cycles, where he's taking the time to heal. He's taking the time to heal, and he's learning his magic. He's learning his craft. Whatever it is that your craft is, you're taking that time because you ended this cycle. You're like, this is bullshit. I'm not going through this ever again. And you've decided that you're going to take your time, learn your craft, and allow these cycles to pass. And then you're going to come out here on with the King of Cups, right? Now the Queen of Cups, you know, the Queen of Cups upright is very loving. She's very, all the things that the King of Cups is, but less emotional, more control of his emotions, more control, more steady, a little bit more steady, a little bit more Adam Sandler, less, I don't know. Who would the Queen of Cups be? I can't think of somebody good right now. If I think of somebody good, I'll let you know. But yeah, with the throne of movement, I feel like you guys have been hurt. There has been damage done in the past, which, who hasn't? Percy, you're taking my light, buddy. Like, you're all this white and nobody can see me. Percy, Percy, Percy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. And with this King of Cups, he's not flashy, he's not all these things, but he's been around the world. His coffee is still warm. Honey, here, let's put this over there. Oh, there you go. Come on, come on. Okay, you at least have to, like, yeah. Their coffee is warm. They at least have, the same pattern clothes. And things are calm around them, right? But there's a lot of movement with this. There's a lot more movement, where with the Queen of Cups in this deck and the message that I'm getting, there's a lot of there was just too much going on. Even though the waters in the back were still, um, with the Queen of Wands, it was an overwhelming feeling of there's just too much. There was the most. She was wearing like 3 different hats. I almost feel like a housewife that gets a surprise visit and she's running around like a chicken with her head cut off, cleaning up the house, right? That's the energy I'm getting, right? Um, Percy, I need the table. Let's clarify the devil, if my cat will let me. With this big old butt in the way. Hey, sir. Sir. He's just getting excited. Okay. No. See. Oh my gosh, I went to go hide. You got Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Yeah. So there's a lot of movement right now going on with you, but I feel like it's because you took the time out to do some healing. But I feel like there was a lot of damage that's been done, especially because you're starting out with the devil. You did take some time within, but I feel like who I'm reading for is a divine masculine, or a masculine, somebody that's more of a masculine energy. And when I clarified the throne of emotion, it's clarified by the divine masculine. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Yeah, see? You brought out your masculine side because that feminine was giving too much, and there was a need to heal that. There was a need to heal it. And I feel like you're going to do that, or you've done that. Allowance. So clarifying the world, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Yeah, you closed out a cycle and now new things are starting. Realization, you've realized. With the throne of fire, you've realized. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth. Yes, yes. As well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Yes. I love this reading. And then finally, we got synergy for the King of Cups. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, and yeah, this is bringing in a whole new. This is bringing in people that are going to work with you, that are going to work with you, that are going to be there for you, that are going to help you. That this is bringing in people that actually help and not take from you, because there's nothing wrong with being in our Queen of Cups energy, but if we haven't healed that feminine energy, people tend to take advantage. There needs to be a Queen of Cups with boundaries, and that's what you're doing here. That's what's happening here. Percy, honey, I can't see, baby. Can you go? Come on. Go take a nap. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. He hates it when I do that. He just gets right back down. And I hate it when he gets right back down because I feel like he thinks I'm kicking him out. Which technically I am, but the table's not big enough and I'd leave him. yeah, there needs to be a healing and a realization that of the energies that you're doing. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is somebody that has had this done to you. I feel like for some of you guys were in this devilish energy and you guys have done some of the work and you guys are coming out, and there needs to be some conversations had with some people that there was some slight bridges burned, right? Can you slightly burn bridges? Maybe some doors closed. But there is energy of, you know, with healing, there needs to be, if you're safe, obviously, you know, closing out things from the past, having conversations where you can get closure. But the truth and in reality, when we get closure from ourselves. Because I know I've been apologized to, but one, I knew it wasn't sincere, and two, it didn't make me feel any better. It didn't make me feel any better. The only thing that made me feel better was understanding what the lesson was, why, and then later realizing, also seeing things in 360, understanding, you know, what part I played, that kind of thing, right? Not being a victim in a situation where I also played a part, right? Yeah. So you guys are going into the throne of movement, the King of Cups, and once you're in the King of Cups, I feel like that's something that you guys are coming into. There's new people going to be coming in, new kinds of relationships that are now, because you have boundaries, you're not going to allow any of that bullshit, the other stuff from the past, to happen anymore. You have boundaries, you have self-love, you understand now what is healthy love and what is unhealthy, right? What you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. Okay. For Scorpios, please. Huh. I think it wants to be really specific with you guys. Really specific. It didn't even come out. Okay. Ascended Master Lao Tzu and Zenzai. I've never heard of Zenzai. Descending power. Yeah. Your power is coming in, and it's coming in fiery. Crystal Masters 333. That fire is what's going to help you. Sorry, guys. I'm so itchy. Heal. Heal, but also put that boundaries when you have that anger. And a lot of the times that anger, it comes in first. You're angry at them, and then it's angry at yourself, and that's when you start that fire. Once you finally heal, you don't have anger at anybody, right? You understand that. That was a lesson that you had to learn. But when you're at that stage of angry at yourself, that's kind of when that fire starts, and then it starts to subside, understanding, you know what, I needed this. Because I was making wrong choices for myself in my life, and I needed this lesson. Archangel Michael and Lapis Lazuli, which I have Lapis Lazuli right here, which the vision. So Lapis Lazuli right now would help. And this is Crystal Angel number 444, which obviously, you know, the angels are the guides, Christ, God, whoever it is that you believe in, they're fully right now watching you. And then you have Archangel Metatron and Clear Quartz Power, which is also 444. And I don't know if you guys know what clear quartz look like, but I don't know where it's at. I know I have a big ass. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. Hold on. This is clear quartz. So those are the 3 stones that will help you. And then let me get you guys one last guidance card from the universe. I'm hearing 12 steps as well. So I don't know if you guys are doing like dude, never have I ever. People never text me, and then during your guys' so you guys might be getting a lot of texts from annoying shit and getting annoyed. So my nose is so itchy. Growth, overcoming limitations. Yes, beautiful. I love this reading, Scorpio. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I will see you guys soon. Bye.